So, Zach, what was the number one toy you played with as a kid?
Oh gosh, I'm a '90s kid, so I played with the Wonder Ball,
That's not even a toy.
It was chocolate, and to me that's enough. So why are you asking?
Well, I was looking at 20 weird toys from the 90s, and at the time, I didn't think they were weird, but I'm pretty sure kids today wouldn't have a clue what to do with these things.
Like what?
Well, there's the Tamagotchi, like the keychain, you know?
Yep.
On the pet.
I had one of those.
I had one.
My battery
and
was out,
the water
so.
snakes and Skip-Its, like, remember all that?
I was not a Skip-It guy.
This was more of a girl's toy.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
Definitely. I jump rope. That was kind of the more manly thing to do.
But I mean, if kids had Tamagotchis today, I don't think they could keep them alive for very long.
I'm pretty sure if no one has created it, they should have an iPhone app. They should have done that.
I mean, they have iPhones to remind them to feed their fish once a week.
Exactly. Randomonium, 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 randomonium. Oh no.
Oh.
Not like our intro? All right, well, Randomonium is back, just like the Backstreet Boys.
Wait a minute, the Backstreet Boys are back?
I knew you'd react that way. No, but I did find online, I was looking it up, I typed Backstreet Boys are back. They have a cruise line.
Isn't that fancy?
Sounds absolutely terrible.
Well, I'm Chelsey.
I'm Zach, and you're watching season 2 of Randomonium, where we are random.
Are we?
Yeah.
I didn't know. This is a show all about being random, is what I'm supposed to say, and having fun. We're back with the second season, hoping to get even crazier.
Even crazier, as you can see. So we'll be bringing in a bunch of great guests, including a cow. Including a cow, guys.
What's a cow?
I mean, we're in talks of booking a cow, but it's hard to get the process moving.
Oh. I mean,
I wrote that one.
All puns aside, this episode is called Art Smart because we are drawn to art. Get it?
I get that one.
Yes.
That's my better, but
Because it's punny.
punny. It's punny. Well, we're off to I wrote in the script a good start, but we are definitely all over the place right now. Well, I am. I feel like I've drank like 4 gallons of caffeine.
I'm pretty.
So, either way, today's guests are Claire Boston and Rebecca Armitage. Bam! So I asked her earlier how to pronounce her name, and she said the name, and I was like, that's not tricky at all. That's literally how it's written. And then I knew when I came up to it that I wouldn't be able to say it.
Hashtag awkward.
All right, moving on.
And they're here to give a perspective on what it takes to be art smart.
This is one of Rebecca's shoes.
Which our prompter came in and was like, that's not real.
This is a real thing.
But it's a real thing.
It really is. It's not fake. In honor of what we do right here, this is the shoe. I'm glad we got an awesome close-up of that. Look at that skyline.
I want to touch.
Skyline?
Vanna White, yes.
Vanna White. All right, either way, in honor of the theme, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quote of Michelangelo. So,
Wisdom.
every block of stone has a statue inside of it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. Sculpture. I messed it up. That was so serious. There I go. All right.
That was so inspiring.
I bet it was.
Hopefully it gets you in the mood to create the next Mona Lisa or the next American Gothic.
You really sold that line. You really made them feel inspired.
I thought you were the one that was supposed to sell it.
Well, when I read the quote, I went and drew some things, but I didn't bring any. But I did have these that Rebecca brought us right up here. I don't know if we can get a nice, beautiful shot of that. I want to go ahead and throw up a hashtag. If somebody can do a prettier picture, I doubt it. Can we get one of this right here over here? There's another one. Hashtag prettier picture. I doubt it, but this is a lovely picture. So there's that. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but you should have seen my drawings. Oh, look at that. That was me tooting my horn. I'm glad you wrote that in the script. All right.
I mean, I think it'd be kind of hard though, so.
Well.
I want to see these pictures.
I mean, during the commercial, I'll try to get stuff done. So,
okay.
But up next, it's Claire Boston. Check it out.
Stay with us.
We're back on Randomonium. I would like to, before we get started, I'd like to get a nice close-up on this right here. This is my drawing that she competitively challenged me.
Guess how long that took him?
That took me the complete commercial break. This is Chelsey.
The complete, like...
This is me. Believe it or not, this is really difficult to point to this.
I don't even have eyes.
But this is my right here. Let's see if I can get good lighting. Right here, you see that thing that goes into my head? That's my hair swoosh. And this is all of her locks of hair. So, without of that, let's go ahead and get back here. All right, our first guest in season 2 is in the house, sitting right next to us.
She's a first year, double majoring currently, we don't know yet, in theater and digital medium. And tonight, she's here to talk theater with us. It's the one and only Miss Claire Boston.
Clap, 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 clap. All right, it's just us. That's okay.
Yay.
All right, I'll go ahead and ask the first question. How's second semester of college treating you?
I mean, it's pretty awesome. I mean, I just came back from the Disney interim trip, which was amazing. Chelsey and I went on it together. Like,
I was there.
That was the thing.
I went last year. Hashtag real.
No cruise.
That was last year. No cruise.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
No, second semester has been pretty awesome so far. We just got done wrapping up the winter show, and I was house manager for that. So if you saw that, I hope you enjoyed it. And now this week we have spring play auditions.
Wow. She's so busy.
I mean,
Feel the intensity over here. That's your question.
Oh, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
mint chocolate chip
Mint chocolate chip.
Wow.
or coffee. I like coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
That is a fantastic. They don't have it anywhere. Like
Right? I mean, does Ben and Jerry's make a flavor? Maybe.
Ben and
Maybe.
Jerry's.
I mean,
It's way
Two
out of
best
my budget.
friends. This is true.
making.
Way out of budget. I am too poor for that. So what have you done since you've been here? What have you been doing in theater?
Theater, I was in the fall show, As You Like It, which was a Shakespearean comedy. And then I'm also part of, I'm trying to become a member of APO, Alpha Psi Omega, which is the theater kind of fraternity. And then I'm also part of Sawtooth, the improv comedy group. So that's
Been doing a lot of stuff.
awesome.
Improv. That's what we do.
I mean,
We write a script and then we don't listen to it.
This is true.
Definitely.
Where are you originally from, Claire?
originally I'm from Lancaster, California, but I live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Wow.
How did you get from such a cool place to a
Wow.
semi-cool place? I'm gonna hate mail. Should I write down my address now for everyone?
Iowa hater. Hashtag
Iowa
hashtag
hater.
Iowa hater. No, I mean, I moved around a lot when I was younger. I mean, I lived in California, and then I moved to Florida, then I moved to New Hampshire, and now I live in Cedar Rapids. Well, actually, technically, I live here, but
She's been everywhere,
it's true.
At least she knows where she lives now.
right?
I mean, that's a positive.
Definitely.
I wouldn't even know.
So, what are your plans for using theater as a career? Is that what you plan on doing?
Yes, I actually plan, hope, dream that I will grow up to be an actress or a director in regards to both plays and film.
Really?
She's so ambitious.
I mean, I try.
Which one are you focusing on, plays or film?
Currently, it's mostly plays and theater, like live theater. But I mean, but that's because I just really haven't had the opportunity yet to do film acting. But hopefully in the future I get to try it. So that's awesome.
Gosh.
Soon enough.
I'm on TV right now.
Oh gosh.
This
You
is
are.
you have to prep this
live.
question.
Oh, okay.
This is like
You're the first person being asked this semester.
Oh
this
my
is
God, I'm
the
so excited.
question.
this is
The
the question. This is the
Hashtag
question.
youth question.
There was a question last season. If you guys watched it, it was, would you ride a hippo? Which turned into this really weird situation.
I mean, people were prepared to be asked this
Yeah.
question, I feel like. I don't
so
even know.
we switched it up. Ricka, ricka. That was us switching it up. Wow. And Chelsey, what's the question now?
Would you ride a water buffalo?
Would I ride? Yes. Who wouldn't ride a water buffalo? Like,
Do you know what a water buffalo is?
yeah, we just sang before the show. We sang the water buffalo song from VeggieTales.
That never happened.
No. You didn't know the question.
Yep.
No, I didn't know the question.
She
I
was
just
not prepared.
I just totally nope. I actually wasn't prepared for that one. I just knew the song.
Good. Perfect. Well, that's good there. So,
Sorry.
what was one improv tip that you could give to the audience?
One improv tip.
Somebody that's never done improv before, and they're like, now I want to improv my life.
Don't think about it. That's really true, because I feel like when you purposely try to be funny and you try to make a scene or whatever, you end up not being funny and you end up overthinking it, and I find that's my problem.
She's
when it comes to
describing
improv,
the show right now.
I mean, isn't that what's supposed to be? It's quite random. That's the point of improv. It's supposed to be random. You just go out there, you don't think, you just do it, and it's totally live in the moment, reactionary action.
Oh, she just literally like Webster dictionary this in her head. And she's like, if I could define improv. All right.
I mean,
didn't know.
that's just me.
Okay. When was the first time you realized life was hard?
Life was hard.
Yeah.
That was my question.
Struggle.
Yes.
Life
I mean,
is
the struggle
difficult.
goes way back.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Wow. First time I realized life was hard. When my parents refused to let me buy a Tootsie Roll at Ace Hardware for 5 cents because they told me to save my money.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, it was a Tootsie Roll.
You gotta invest in the
Couldn't let it
future.
go.
I mean, you're in
Let it go.
college now.
I know.
5 cents can get you a lot these days.
When I realized life was hard was when somebody budged in line when I was playing dodgeball. Well, it's Foursquare. Yeah, 4 people in front of me. I could have been the next player. And then somebody budged. Why are you laughing at this?
And that just followed him through the rest of his life.
Did that kill the interview? All right,
Maybe.
well, probably.
Okay, moving on.
So, what are your plans for the future? Outside of theater, do you want 4 kids, 7 kids, one wife, one husband?
One point. What? Yes.
D, all of the above? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Totally kidding.
We're gonna go
Not
this
promoting that one.
All right.
Okay, that was weird. No, I mean, I just kind of would like to be living in the future. Like, that's a thing.
Living where?
I mean, where I would prefer, I think, especially career-wise, to live in a place like Los Angeles or New York City. Part of me says Los Angeles because it's warm, and I mean, Disneyland's pretty close, and I really like Disney. But New York's cool too, and like Broadway and awesomeness, and
I like warmth. Warmth. Why does everyone stop talking when I start talking?
I mean, you said that.
This is not
like,
about
pretty
you, Zach.
intensely.
Well,
I'm being clear here.
oh, right.
Okay.
Apparently,
I
that's
feel
that's
outnumbered. There should have been a guy sitting next to Claire that I could have like bro talked with.
Okay. Well,
You
mean, we
get
can be
asked 2
bros.
questions. I'm sitting down for 2 questions.
okay. Do you know the art ballet?
I do
I
actually.
didn't know.
I mean, to a certain extent, I did ballet when I was younger.
Can you
so-
do like a toe thing?
Like, do you want me to stand up and
Yeah,
do it? I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
Can we
let's
can
get
we
the
make sure
cameras
we
ready
get
for this.
some?
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Oh yes.
Right there.
I mean, do
Look
you
at
see
that
this
shot.
right now? I just. Yep.
Can you get on your
That-
tippy toes?
Yeah, is there more?
No, I mean,
Is
I
there-
don't want to like harm my shoes.
Oh, okay. Well,
All
I
right,
mean,
well, sit
okay,
down.
I guess we're moving on.
I don't know.
That was
And-
interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
why
I don't
not?
think I can do that.
I mean, I feel like that was like a segment in the actor's studio. That made me feel special.
Do they clap in the actor's studio? I forget. All right, well, I'm asking a question.
Oh.
All right. When did you know that you wanted to be involved here at BV? Like, when did you pick BV in the process and how?
I picked BV actually. I can tell you the exact date. I picked this April 30th because everything was due May 1st, and I was totally like last minute the night before, like everything's about to close down, and I need to submit my stuff by like 5 p.m. And I'm like, it's like 4:58, and everyone's like, oh no, you gotta pick a college. So I was like, oh.
I don't know.
I mean, it was between University of Iowa and here, and I was like, BV, that sounds like a thing.
It was, and now you're underground.
Wow.
It happens.
Underground.
Oh.
This is definitely your question.
Claire.
Yeah.
Do you like cats?
I mean, cats are cool. I mean, I like cats. I prefer dogs. If I had to choose between the two, I know that's kind of heartbreaking for you, Chelsey. I do know cats are kind of Chelsea's thing.
Oh, gosh.
But
Well-
if I had a cat, it would be black and it would have either green or blue eyes. Is that weird?
She's like really, she thought more about this than her future lifestyle.
Probably.
But either way, thank you, Claire, for being on the show. After the commercial break, we'll have an art major, Rebecca. She's going ahead and talk about all of this art that you see in the background here. I would just kind of swing
All
my
of her
hands around
shirts.
because it's everywhere. So, after commercial break, we'll be back.
Yay! Welcome back to Randomonium Art Smart Night. Who's our second guest, Zach?
Hashtag, well, our second guest, comes all the way across the sidewalk from the social science, you said it cooler, all the way from SSA. There you go. All right, it's freshman Rebecca.
Yay.
Vanna White. Let's go ahead and get a nice, beautiful shot on Rebecca. Perfect.
Yay.
So, Chelsey will ask the loveliest first question.
So Rebecca, we want to know what you do as an artist.
I do a lot of ink drawings. I like to kind of color and a little bit of everything. I liked the challenge.
Perfect. So what's your major? Where are you from? Kind of give us a little backstory.
I'm an art management major. I have a minor, or going for a minor in graphic design. And I'm from Yorkville, Illinois. So.
Wow.
Wow, that's a long ways away.
Yeah.
Definitely. So if you could travel, I'm in a roll on questions, by the way. If you could travel the world, where would you go?
Paris, which I'll be there like a day after school lets out, so.
Wow.
She doesn't have to well, if you could. She's like, I'm going to. I just want to let you know my future plans.
Why Paris?
It's like the art capital of the world.
True.
I just think it's a beautiful city, and I'd like to go.
Yeah, that's a good enough reason for me.
So, is there an area of art where you don't like it, or you're not very good at it and want to work on it?
We actually just did perspective drawings. I don't think there's a single person who actually liked doing them.
Oh no.
That was pretty honest.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should pull up an example here. I'll hold it, and you can kind of talk a little bit about it. This is a similar piece to all the things that you see around us. Let's get a nice, beautiful shot of this. So this is one of your pieces. Do you want to kind of explain what was going through your head, or maybe a theme behind it all?
Well, they're all like a giant piece that can be shown individually. And I just really like the bright colors, the intensity, and they all kind of have a music theme. So that's my cousin. I just kind of graffitied her in just for kind of fun. So.
Nice. What's there's a salt and pepper shaker in here. What's that for?
Salt and Pepper, the band. They're
I
all
get it.
bands.
I get it.
My
Music.
Lord.
Oh my goodness.
What am I doing?
This
All
is
right.
clever though.
Yeah, we'll definitely examine another piece of her art, but you can go ahead and ask her the serious question.
The very serious question. Would you ride a water buffalo?
I think I definitely have to after everyone has to want to ride a water buffalo.
One time.
Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah, definitely. God, I'm so confident in that. I don't even know if I would. I haven't thought about that. Well, 3 episodes in, I'll tell you if I'm actually going to ride a water buffalo. So could you talk a little bit about this piece right here? I'm the art guy. I'll do the Vanna White here. This is a much more 3D. I don't know if I can portray that at all. See, you can kind of see.
Coming out.
This is a 3D piece. Actually, this is my favorite piece of hers, as what I've seen. I haven't seen everything she's done. So I want to go ahead and talk about the theme behind this and what's going on here.
Well, the cityscape's kind of based on a bigger piece that I did my senior year of high school, and I really liked the pen quality to it, and then I had to relate it back to music, which is the T-Rex. So.
Oh, gotcha.
So there's little pieces of piano that are in the city, and then there's records. So
just gonna zoom in on that.
That's so creative.
Live zoom.
Why can't I be that creative?
I don't know if we can get any closer. I'll get closer to the camera right there. All right.
Oh, there. Yeah, there it is.
There's the keyboards.
Nice.
That's golden right there. All right. Well, gosh.
I could draw like that.
If I could do any form of art other than Microsoft Word art, I would be. You've never done Word art?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was like, wow, I'm showing my age. Can I say that?
No, like 3rd grade presentations.
She did an entire book in Word art.
Right.
If you could hug anyone in the world, in history, we can go way back or way forward if you know anybody up there. Who would you hug?
Audrey Hepburn.
Who's that?
Oh,
Am I
God.
clueless?
Oh, God.
All right, everybody in the studio, you can hate me. I don't know. Is this pop culture?
Oh,
No?
maybe.
She's an actress.
Yeah,
She's an actress.
Yeah, what kind of?
60s. What do you expect me to know that? It's not Bill Cosby or something. I don't know anybody. Well, all right. I'm gonna be quiet and you ask the next question.
I mean, can you explain to him anymore? Like,
Please don't.
no.
There's a question on the prompter.
She's the one lady with the bun. She always had the cigarettes and.
You were describing
okay,
like
I'm
half
sorry. Okay.
of Monday mornings
Rebecca.
for women. I don't know. All right. You have questions. Ask.
So, what are your future plans?
I'd like to be an art director, but I don't exactly know what that means quite yet. So just kind of experimenting right now.
Wow. That's kind of a bold statement. I'm gonna be something I don't know about. All right. So, what's your favorite cartoon?
South Park.
South Park. Is
Yep.
there an art reason or just the pure hilarity? Pure hilarity.
Probably the second choice. It makes me laugh. So.
Definitely. I'm all about laughing. We make each other laugh absolutely terribly. You ask a
Pretty
question
much.
now. Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna go into Chun home. I'm gonna hold this shoe.
Because it's so awesome. Anyway, why did you pursue art? What made you get into it?
I just think it kind of chose me. I don't know. I tried a bunch of different things, and I really liked band for a while, but once I was drawing all over my sheet music and you couldn't read it, it was like, all right, I think I should do art.
Definitely. You know, we had this question. We're giving so much insider information. We had a question that says, who is your favorite actor? But out of spite, I'm going to ignore that question. So who is your favorite artist? And I'm not even going to ask who it is. I don't know anybody.
He's a contemporary artist from Arizona. His name's Book William Jr., and he does kind of the pop art with the pen, which is kind of my inspiration, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was expecting someone like, way back in history like everybody else, but out of the norm.
You asked the question.
Am I asking another
Yeah.
question? I can do that. Do you have a favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I don't know much about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Man,
but I
see?
guess Michelangelo that's one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
So
Who would go for that one?
that's the one I would go for because I don't really know.
You don't really know?
I
Well,
don't.
I'm glad you asked the question.
Okay.
All right, look at that. I'm going to hold this piece of art and go ahead and
I
do
like
kind
this
of
one.
what this.
I like this
I like the blue of everything.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about this and the design aspect of everything.
Okay, the brown kind of makes the tree branches when the piece is together. If not, and separate, I kind of do it as like kelp with the yellow submarine from the Beatles. And then
Yes.
I've thrown in like a police siren for the police, a beach ball for the Beach Boys, and a taco for taco.
Taco.
Okay. So I looked at all of
Where's
these
the
pieces.
taco? So where's the taco?
There's the taco right there. So I looked at all of this and I was just like, yeah, it's a little beachy scene, but then you start saying all of this music stuff and you never really think about that sometimes.
So much more.
So much more. Oh yeah, the beach ball. I mean, I did pick up the yellow submarine. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I did get the vibe. So
This is all wonderful art, and thank you, Rebecca, for being on the show tonight.
yeah, definitely.
But we're staying right here with Rebecca, and we'll test Rebecca's art skills with a game of Pictionary. Stay tuned to
Not
Randomonium
mine.
after commercial break. We're not.
I'm directing today.
I'm producing this commercial.
I'm the technical director.
I'm master of the audio. I'm doing deco.
Don't screw it up! So, we're back, but sadly we're kind of leaving-ish. We do have one really cool thing. We're gonna play Pictionary with Rebecca, and she's got the cup for us to draw right now. So, Chelsey, I'm gonna draw.
Well, you're not going to draw. She's going to draw. You don't know how to play Pictionary?
No, I don't.
She's going to draw because we can't
Okay.
know it.
Oh, we can't know.
Right?
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Gosh. Anyway, moving on. Don't worry about us. We have 5 more episodes to
Go ahead
watch,
and
so
start.
watch this season. Get excited,
can stand
Randomonium
up.
fans. Yes.
Perfect. So our next episode is on March 10th. It is with the Mystery Man. So it's about as descriptive as that gets.
And check us up on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date with us.
Yep, thank you, Claire and Rebecca, for being on tonight's show. And now we're playing Pictionary with Rebecca as the credits roll. Thank you for watching. All right, so.
That's definitely a dog.
Oh, wow, all right. You cheated.
No, I didn't.
You printed these off.
Don't tell people that.
Okay, well, I don't know what this is. You don't get a guess. I get this one. This is a pan.
A pot?
A pot?
Plant.
Is it flowers?
Plant?
It's a bucket.
bucket. Pail?
There you go.
A pail. All right, keep going. Keep going. All right. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? This is a nail. Fingernail.
Fingernail.
Oh no.
Angular.
It's
Toe.
It's a
Toenail.
toe. Toenail. Toenail.
Big toenail.
Big toenail. I told you you can't. You've already done this. We're gonna run.